I am Amelia, and I'm here to just share with you a very simple story about what began to happen in the little corner of my own place. I come from Jaya, lived there for about 20 over years. I serve with an NGO. I'm involved with training, mentoring, counseling too. Quite time consuming, but I love my job. And in the midst of all that, while loving my job, like what Hasbi just said, I didn't realize how very caught up I'd become in an increasingly individualistic society, really hectic, fast-paced, until one day it hit me. I was sitting in my garden after work, and just, minding my own business, and this young mother with 2 children passed by my house on her way down to the children's park, just a few doors down my road. Now, she had been passing by my house umpteen times. So many times taking the children down to the park, but that day it hit me. I told myself, I don't even know her name. I know nothing about her except for the fact that she lives a few doors down my road this side. And it hit me because I told myself, I asked myself a few questions that evening. I said, this place, this neighborhood in Jaya that I've been calling my home for the past 20 over years, what have I been contributing? In what way have I value added? Have I just been here existing, taking up space in this neighborhood I've been calling my home? And I asked myself, I said, if tomorrow I were to be taken out of this neighborhood for whatever reason, would I honestly say that I had opened up my life, opened up my space to even touch another life in this neighborhood, to make it more meaningful or better? And that day I told myself, I am going to make a difference in my neighborhood. It hit me really hard. Being involved in counseling, part of my work, I've been trained in how to understand challenges that women face. And I come to understand that women quite usually are the primary caregivers in their families, very often emotionally, physically drained, giving so much, caring so much and receiving so little in return. And that day I said, okay, we are going to start. I'm going to set an afternoon aside, maybe once in 2 months or so. I was going to call it a detox session. I called it Ladies Saturday Gallery, LSG. And my husband over there, hi honey. Okay. He would make a gracious exit in the afternoon, go visit some relative, hang out with some guy pals, whatever. And I would have these ladies come in. Honestly, I enjoyed making cute little, pretty little personal invites, all right? I designed games just for ladies. I made little takeaway gifts, tied up with pretty ribbons, put encouragement verses. Basically, I wanted them to feel specially treated. I wanted them to know that there was a corner in this neighborhood I called my home, where they could know that there were real friends nearby, where they could just come, let their hair down, let that little girl inside of them just come out, all right? Make new connections with new sisters, have a corner that they know that they could come and just get encouraged when the challenge of being a woman was getting tough. And the women, we would come together, we would have informative talks like parenting skills, we would have things like understanding your man. Yes, I tell you, they had so much of fun. We had Eat to Live. And the ladies learned, because this was also a platform for them for self-development, for personal growth, to benefit also their loved ones at home. And we bonded well, we learned a lot, and they asked for more. Now you ask me, did it come easy? No. I had questions when I was starting this. I was like, oh God, what if I prepared all this and nobody turned up? What if, what if they came, but they got bored and they felt I wasted the afternoon. How embarrassing. I felt that what is the personal cost to me in terms of my time, my effort, money? What is the personal cost to me? But you know, my deep conviction that I wanted to make a difference where I was, where I'd been planted, where I wanted to value add, that propelled me to be a real friend, to open up the space in my life, to join other women and embrace the opportunity to just touch one another's life. And I have been enriched. I've been really enriched by that, and I believe all the other women too. Now, what did it require? No special skills, no fancy home and trimmings, no special connections. All it took us for us women to just want to look beyond ourselves, beyond our immediate needs, to want to just open our lives and our space and connect with one another, to make it a different place to be in. We wanted to make a difference, and I believe one thing I've learned out of this Ladies Saturday Gallery is that when we want to see change, it has to begin with us. It had to step out, it had to call for us to step out of our comfort zone, to make that connection, like what Hasbi and a few of the others before me had said, to connect and to be real. Now, if we were to take that first step of wanting to make a change where we are, whether it's in school, our workplace, our neighborhood, our community, it starts with us. And we can see change happen on a larger scale down the road. Something that each one of us, with what we have, with what has been given, we can make a difference where we are. It starts with us. Thank you.
I think it was last week. Last week I was on the plane, see my ENT, bad nights. I had a message to the SABM call group. I was driving, this car pulls up on the wrong side. There's a young lady in there, she's honking, she's waving. I wave back. Didn't think they need to wave. There's another car, pulls up alongside, honks again. This time she says like, lower your window. I'm thinking, wow, 52 was so bad. So I lower my window. You know this? Saya anak bangsa Malaysia. The stickers, I had stickers on the back of my back screen. Saya anak bangsa Malaysia. If you've come here today and you feel that it's not been a wasted afternoon, that you've taken something from this, go back and share. Go back and share. Go back and tell friends, tell family that you met some people, crazy fellas, don't want movie putra status, although legally I'm supposed to be entitled to it, because they say they are all equal. Now we've got to outreach. We've got to outreach. We've got to take this message of love, care, hope. And I'll tell you this, in the 2 years that I've been involved in, I can tell you this, financially I earn less. But with my involvement with the core group, I'm richer today. Because the relationship that we have developed, when we talk about one people, one nation, for us it's real, we did it. We did it. We need to take this message out. There's so many things you can do. There's so many things you can do. And maybe we can share this. We are having a final Q&A session. Jared? Yes? Maybe we can exchange. Because we also want to hear from you about your ideas, about how to take this message forward, how do we begin to care for this hope. Yeah? So I'm looking forward to hearing from you now in the Q&A session. Yeah? Thanks.